Let's do it. And can we start the event here? And there we are. Roll out. Okay. Bring this over a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right. Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. We're here live at RJ Duke Sports in McKinney, Texas. We're also live here on YouTube, on eBay Live, and on TikTok. We have 3 breaks going down today. 2 baseball, 1 football. We're going to start with these 3 boxes. Here are half case of 2025 Topps Update. Our next break then will be a full case of 2024 Wild Card Splat Baseball. And then we'll finish with a full case. Actually, isn't it 2?
Of Leaf?
Or is it 1?
I'll double check. I think there's another one back there.
Hold on. Leaf Football Nation is the 3rd break today.
See 12 boxes.
Is it 12? Okay, so we got a case of that.
Yep.
Wonderful. Yep, I got.
Correct?
Yeah, that is. You're right. Thank you. Thinking of the next Leaf stuff. All right. Get going here in just a moment. Okay. So I think we got folks that are in the rooms and we can get started. Baseball guy, thanks for stopping by the store. All right, so first up is going to be Topps 2025 Update Baseball, the jumbo version. 3 boxes here, that makes half a case. We've got in each box 10 packs, 40 cards per pack, give or take. 1 autograph, 2 relics, 2 silver packs as well in each box on average. This is a team break, folks, and all cards ship. And we're going to try to get this one out by Wednesday. With that said, let's get started. Update jumbo box number 1. Good luck, everybody. All right, I'm going to set aside the silver packs from each of the boxes, and we'll do all of them at the same time here at the end. There we go. I'll rip this one pack at a time. Now, I'm just going to fly through these base cards. I'll call out the inserts, parallels, hits along the way, but please know that every single one of these cards will ship. Every single one of these cards will ship. Let's start here. Number to 250, Connor Joe. That's for the Reds. And then number to 150, Jack Dreyer for the Dodgers. Parallel, Hunter Big. Stephen Kwan, silver foil. Insert Tomoyuki Sugano. Luke Keishel. Insert as well. Here's our auto coming out right away. For the Philadelphia Phillies, on-card auto, Seth Johnson. This one is not numbered, but it's for you, Philadelphia. Congratulations. Max Lazar, parallel. Paul Skeens, parallel. Dalton Rushing, insert. And a Juan Soto, insert. Our next pack here. All right, Cade Gibson. This is a parallel because of the back of it. Leave it like that. Cal Quantrill, parallel. Eugenio Suarez with another parallel. Tyler Soderstrom, insert. And a Justin Morneau, insert. All right, Zach Littell, parallel to 2025. Byron Buxton, our next hit, single color patch here for the Minnesota Twins, not numbered on that one. There you go, Minnesota. Alexander Canario, parallel. Cal Raleigh with a parallel. Roki Sasaki, rookie insert. And Paul Goldschmidt with an insert. Caden Andana, insert, or parallel, excuse me. Byron Buxton with a parallel. Joe DiMaggio, insert. And the black gold insert, Ellie De La Cruz. Connor Thomas, parallel. Freddie Freeman, parallel. Joey Votto, insert. And Shohei Ohtani, insert. Jack Dreyer, parallel. Will Smith, parallel. Lou Gehrig, insert. Roger Maris, insert. Three packs left here in box one. We still have one more memorabilia card to find. Aaron Judge. Looks like a parallel insert here. See, is it numbered? No. That's definitely a parallel insert Aaron Judge there for the Yankees. And this one here, numbered to 250, Chase Shugart for the Pirates. Ryan Fitzgerald, parallel. Ryan O'Hearn, parallel. Cade Horton, insert. Ronald Acuna, insert. There's a Roki. We start with Brian King to 2025 Astros. Derek Hill, insert, or parallel. Matt Olson with the parallel. Spencer Torkelson, insert. Kyle Tucker, insert. Last pack here of box 1. And here is our third hit of the box. Oakland. Single color patch. Jacob Wilson. This one is not numbered. Rookie patch there for the Athletics. Not Oakland Athletics. Kyle Hendricks. Parallel. Brent Rooker. Parallel. Hi Seong Kim. Insert. And Chipper Jones, insert. Okay, as I said, we're going to hit those silvers at the end. Let's dig into box number 2 now. Set these silvers with the other 2. Okay, numbered to 150, Taylor Saucedo. That's Seattle. Andre Jimenez is a parallel. Max Fried, another parallel. And for inserts, we'll start with Mackenzie Gore. Natties. And Francisco Lindor. That's not parallel. Okay, here's our first hit. Autograph. Diamondbacks. Adrian Del Castillo. That is on card. It is not numbered. There you go. Arizona. Sung Chi Cheng. Parallel. Jeremy Pena. Parallel. Robert Hassel III. Insert. And this will be one of our mascot-like ones. Not mascot, but first pitch. That's the insert set. And it's Miyavi. That's for the Dodgers. First pitch insert set. Yeah. Okay, Orlando Ribalta to 25. Short print here for the Natties. Parallel. Max Meyer. Parallel. Garrett Crochet. Parallel. James Wood. Insert. Rookie insert. Matt Shaw. Insert. Numbered to 250, we got Brooks Lee here for the Twins. And here's our next hit. Orioles, single color patch, Kobe Mayo. Not numbered on this one. There you go, Baltimore. Parallel here of Jeff Criswell. J-Rod, parallel. Shohei Ohtani, insert. And Ellie De La Cruz, insert. Josh Naylor, parallel here, Diamondbacks to 2025, that being a gold card. Jonathan India, parallel. Robbie Ray, parallel. Ronald Acuna, insert. And Sammy Sosa, insert. All right, next pack. All right, Max Muncy sketch card. Matthew Maldonado. We got something special here. Dodgers, a sketch card. That is very nice. Sketch card signed by Matthew Maldonado. Also, the inscription of Max Muncy on it. Signed and printed. Signatures. Dodgers, very nice. Congrats to you on the Muncy sketch card. Matt Gorski, parallel. Matt Boyd, parallel. Justin Verlander, insert. And Giancarlo Stanton, but a Marlin for this insert. Ooh, there's a Roki in there. Another Roki. Okay, Michael Taylor. Parallel. Francisco Lindor. Parallel. Cam Smith. Insert. Christian Campbell. Insert. All right, 3 packs left here in box 2 now. Okay, we'll start with Carlos Rodon. Parallel. This one's not numbered. I thought it was going to be. Jake Berger. Parallel. Jacob Wilson, parallel. Inserts, we'll start with Luke Keeschall. And James Wood. We'll start here. Jeffrey Springs, parallel. Shohei Ohtani, parallel. Dodgers have a nice break here. Moises Ballesteros, insert. And Ronald Acuna, insert. Another Roki was in there. All right, last pack here, box 2. JJ Juan Bay to 2025 here for the Pirates. And the next hit here is for the Twins. Single color patch. This time it's Brooks Lee. Brooks Lee rookie patch. This is not numbered. There you go. Minnesota. Ryan Rollison. Parallel. Yamamoto. Parallel. Dodgers. Again, you're doing well. Here's a Mike Trout insert. And then Sammy Sosa has another insert. Okay, we are in the third and final box of our first break. Let's see if we save the best for last on this one. All right, last two we'll put right over there. Do those right after we finish these packs. Pack 1, here we go. Craig Yoho, parallel to 150. Excuse me, parallel to 150. Brewers. Chase Petty, parallel. Stephen Kwan, another parallel. Tomoyuki Sugano, insert. And Jacob Wilson, insert. All right, Pirates, another gold one for you. Ronnie Simon this time to 2025, Pittsburgh. And here's our next hit, Royals, single color patch of Chris Bubik. This one is numbered 34 of 50. There you go, Kansas City. Luis Contreras, parallel. Cal Raleigh, a big dumper parallel. Roki Sasaki, rookie insert. And Nick Kurtz, rookie insert. Drew Avans, parallel. Byron Buxton, parallel. Joe DiMaggio, insert. And Babe Ruth with an insert. Another Roki in there. All right, here is our next hit autograph. Kansas City, another one for you. This time an on-card auto of Tyler Gentry. Rookie here, not numbered. There you go, Royals. Graham Pauley, parallel. Paul Skeens, parallel. Dalton Rushing, insert. And Aiton Levine. It's the first pitch insert here for the Mets. Number to 250, Cardinals, it's Jojo Romero. Guardians, numbered 42 of 99, Nick Enright. Brian Simmons with the parallel. Eugenio Suarez, another parallel. Tyler Soderstrom, insert. And Christian Campbell, rookie insert. Graham Pauley again. Another parallel. Freddie Freeman. Parallel. Joey Votto. Insert. Ernie Banks. Insert. All right, 4 packs are left here from our final box. Again, coming up next is going to be 2024 Wild Card Splat. Stay tuned for that. We'll be starting here in just a few minutes. Yoel Pozzo. Number to 2025 there, Cardinals. And Denzel Clark, Oakland. Looks like we got an auto here. On sticker for this rookie auto, Denzel Clark, Athletics. Congrats to you. That one was not numbered. Mark Church, parallel. Matt Olson, parallel. Spencer Torkelson, insert. And Mike Trout, insert. Here's our next hit, Natties. How about this? Rookie patch, James Wood. It's a single color patch. Not numbered on this one. There you go, Washington. Craig Yoho, parallel. Brent Rooker with a parallel. Hi Seong Kim, insert. And Clayton Kershaw. Double up the Dodgers with an insert. Tyler Heineman, parallel. Will Smith, parallel. Lou Gehrig, insert. And Cam Smith, insert. Rookie insert. Last pack here, and then we'll do the silvers. Wild card Splat, you're coming up next. Max Muncy insert. See if there was something different about that. Looks normal. All right, Blade Tidwell parallel. Ryan O'Hearn parallel. Cade Horton insert. And Mike Trout insert. There's another rookie. Okay, let's look at these silver packs. Now we got 6 of them in all. Start with, ooh, wow, terribly cut Jason Dominguez. A terribly cut Dylan Dingler. Better cut on you, Darvish. And Buster Posey. Wow, those cuts on those, not great. There's promo cards there too then on the end of these packs. Okay, Joey Votto, Pete Crow Armstrong, Marcelo Meyer, and 13 of 150 Pirates is Thomas Harrington. Rookie insert there, rookie silver pack insert. George Springer, Ken Griffey Jr. Again, some weird cuts on these. Ronald Acuna, and Willie Mays. Some very nasty cuts. More nasty cuts. Max Muncy, Dansby Swanson, Nolan Ryan, and 43 of 99 Athletics, rookie Nick Kurtz. The only one cut decent was the parallel. Slightly better cuts here now. AJ Bluebaugh, Greg Maddux, Chase Mydroth, and Ellie Day La Cruz. Last pack here. Colton Cowser, Roger Clemens, Edgar Quero, and 12 of 50 Dodgers is Will Smith. That takes care of Topps Update Jumbo. All right, we are ready to move into the next break. Wild card 2024 Splat Hobby Baseball 20-box case. Let's go ahead, open it up, and pour out all these boxes. Yes, Leaf Football Nation Hobby. Those auctions ended last night. All our auctions end the night before we do the breaks. That is coming up after Wild Card Splat. We do have a jumbo case. The auctions are available right now to bid on our eBay channel. RJ_Duke_sports. Check that out. All right, let's make some stacks here. Go with 5 stacks of 4. How about that? Because these do not stack well. Finally. Okay. Let's get it started. Splat 2024. 5 cards are in each box. 1 auto per box. This is a player break, folks, and all cards ship. We hope to get this one out by Wednesday. With that said, let's get started here. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Okay, these are not pre-arranged or I guess much of anything, so let's get into it. 1 card is in each pack. Here we go. First up, number 2 of 2, Agustin Ramirez. 2 of 2 on this one. Next, 1 of 5 is Big Papi, David Ortiz. David Ortiz, 1 of 5. Auto here, 1 of 1, Jefferson Quero. These are all going to be on sticker from Wildcard. 1 of 1 auto. Congrats to Jefferson Quero. Jose Canseco is 3 of 7. Jose Canseco. And Mookie Betts is a 1 of 1. There you go. Mookie Betts, 1 of 1. Let's get into box number 2 now. Okay, I think the card in the middle might be the autograph one. Let's see if that is the case here. First one, it is. All right, it's a 1 of 1 Billy Amick auto here. Billy Amick, 1 of 1. So that. Four of 5, Noah Schultz, 4 of 5. Felix Hernandez, 1 of 1. King Felix. Felix Hernandez, this time 6 of 10. King Felix twice in the same box. And Don Mattingly, 3 of 3. Donnie Baseball, there we go. All right, box 3 now. First pack. Moises Ballesteros is 1 of 1. Moises Ballesteros. Manny Ramirez. It's either 6 of 6 or 9 of 9. I'll let you decide what you want it to be there. Manny Ramirez. We'll find some. I think we can find a Cam Smith for you. Jacob Wilson. Again, you're either going to be 6 of 6 or 9 of 9. Jacob Wilson, you can decide what you want to be there. Here's an auto. 2 of 2 is Ben Rice. Ben Rice auto, 2 of 2. And 4 of 4 Enter Sandman, Mariano Rivera, 4 of 4. All right, here comes box number 4 now. Okay, first up. 1 of 1, Travis Bazzana. 1 of 1. Next, 2 of 2, Moises Ballesteros. 2 of 2. And 2 of 3, Big Papi. David Ortiz is back. 2 of 3 this time. Three of 5. Here's Jacob Wilson. 3 of 5. Finally, 1 of 1 auto, Matt Shaw. Again, 1 of 1 for this auto. Congrats, Matt Shaw. All right, here comes box number 5 now. First up, 5 of 6 is Gary Sheffield. Gary Sheffield, 5 of 6. Then we have a 1 of 1, Mr. October Reggie Jackson. 1 of 1. Then a 1 of 2 for Nick Kurtz. 1 of 2, Nick Kurtz. And 1 of 4 is Noah Schultz. 1 of 4. Finally out of box 5. It is a redemption, I guess. This is how Wildcard does redemptions for an auto of Seaver King. 2 of 3 redemption. Seaver King. It looks like there's instructions on this redemption sticker. So, Seaver King, you'll want to check that out. Hey, would you grab my water bottle off my desk?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to hit box 6 now. Box number 6. Here we go. Remember if we had wild card redemptions in the past. It does look familiar, but it doesn't happen too often. All right, first up, 2 of 2 this time. Thank you, sir. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October's back. 2 of 2. And 3 of 3. Hello, Jackson Churio. 3 of 3. One of 1, Billy Amick. 1 of 1. Autograph. Wow. How about this? 1 of 1. The late, great Pete Rose. Wow. Not getting any more of these, folks. 1 of 1, Pete Rose. Congratulations. Pete Rose auto. How cool. 1 of 2, Gary Sheffield. That takes care of 6 boxes. Box number 7 now. Chase Burns, 1 of 2. Chase Burns. Manny Ramirez, 6 of 8 or 8 of 9. I'll let you decide. Manny Ramirez. Justin Crawford is 1 of 2. Justin Crawford. One of 1. Connor Griffin. 1 of 1. Haven't mentioned Connor yet, so there he is. And finally here, wow, 1 of 3, rookie James Wood, auto, 1 of 3, James Wood, congratulations. All right, we're gonna hit box number 8 now. Hey. All right, Matt Shaw will kick off this box, 1 of 1. And Agustin Ramirez, a 1 of 1. That one I think is a very cool look to it. All right, here we go. 2 of 2, Dalton Rushing. 2 of 2. And here's another redemption. A's, it's a 1 of 1. Or sorry, Nick Kurtz, it's a 1 of 1. Nick Kurtz, 1 of 1. Redemption auto. Finally, Jordan Griffin is 2 of 2. All right, box 9. One of 2 for Edwin Arroyo. Edwin Arroyo, 1 of 2. Kevin McGonigal, 5 of 5. Got some new names showing up now. There's Kevin McGonigal. Next, Connor Griffin, back again, 1 of 8. Connor Griffin. And then Nick Kurtz with a 1 of 1. Nick Kurtz. Finally out of box 9 is auto 1 of 1. The great Hideki Matsui. 1 of 1 auto. Congrats there. All right, let's get into box 10 now. Start box 10 with 1 of 3, Dwight Gooden. 1 of 3 for Dwight Gooden. Auto here, 4 of 4, Ben Rice is back. 4 of 4, Ben Rice auto. One of 1 for Jefferson Quero. 1 of 1. One of 6 now for Buster Posey. 1 of 6. And 1 of 6 here, Chase Dollander, 1 of 6. All right, that's 10 down, 10 to go. Here is box number 11. And of course, Leaf Football Nation, you are coming up next. Stay tuned. Leaf Football Nation is after this break. Seaver King is 3 of 3, Seaver King. James Wood, 1 of 1. James Wood. Nick Kurtz, 2 of 8. Nick Kurtz. Jose Canseco, 3 of 3. And here's your auto, 1 of 1, Edwin Arroyo. Edwin Arroyo auto, 1 of 1. All right, box number 12 now. Three of 5, Jefferson Quero. One of 1, Don Mattingly. Four of 8 is Ethan Holiday. Two of 3, Chase Madroth. And another redemption. 2 of 2, Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz redemption auto. Congrats to you. 8 boxes are left. This is box number 13. Start with 2 of 4, Hagen Smith. 2 of 4. One of 1, Ben Rice. 1 of 1. Two of 4, Jose Canseco. 2 of 4. One of 1 auto, Jordan Griffin. 1 of 1 with the auto. And 1 of 1, Chase Burns. Another sweet looking one here. 1 of 1, Chase Burns. Okay, box 14 now. 14 of 20. Starts with 3 of 3, Cam Smith. 3 of 3. Two of 2, Johnny Damon. 2 of 2. 1 of 2 for Connor Griffin. 1 of 2. And 1 of 1, Eduardo Tate. 1 of 1. Last pack here of box 14. Auto, 2 of 3, Chase Meadroth. Or Meadroth. 2 of 3, auto Chase. There you go. Hey, could you switch that out for me?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Okay, we're on to box 15 now. First up, 3 of 8, Hagen Smith. 3 of 8. Next, 4 of 5, Christian Moore. 4 of 5. After that, how about a 1 of 1 of Pete Rose. 1 of 1. Mookie Betts is 1 of 3. Mookie Betts.
You're good now.
All right, thank you. Finally, a dual auto. How about that? 1 of 1 dual. Ben Rice and JC Escada. 1 of 1. We will take this to the randomizer here at the end of the break to determine which of those 2 players will win that card. So we'll come back to it. This will be box number 16 now. Box 16 of 20. Leaf Football Nation, you are coming up next. We'll be with you in a little bit. All right, first up here. 1 of 3, Johnny Damon. 1 of 3. Auto, 3 of 4, Eduardo Tate. Eduardo Tate auto, 3 of 4. One of 1, James Wood. 1 of 1. Two of 2, Billy Amick. 2 of 2. And 7 of 8 is Reggie Jackson. 7 of 8. Box number 17. We got 4 boxes left here. 1 card that will need to be randomized. We get through all that, then we'll be into Leaf Football Nation. First up, from box 17. 1 of 8, Manny Ramirez. 1 of 8. One of 1, Chase Meadroth. See, here we go. You're either 6 of 8 or 8 of 9, Mookie Betts. I'll let you decide. One of 2 for Jefferson Quero. 1 of 2. And an auto, 1 of 1, Ethan Holiday. 1 of 1 auto. Congrats there. All right, we have 3 boxes left. This is box number 18. Paul Skeens Either 6 of 6 or 9 of 9. Paul Skeens, I'll let you decide. Auto, Ben Rice is back. 1 of 3, Ben Rice auto. Two of 2 for Connor Griffin. 2 of 2. One of 1 for Agustin Ramirez. 1 of 1. Finally, 2 of 4, Noah Schultz. 2 of 4. 2 boxes left. Here comes box 19 of 20. Leaf Football Nation Hobby, you are coming up next. Stay tuned. We'll be with you in just a few minutes. Jefferson Quero is 3 of 5. Jordan Griffin, 1 of 1. Dylan Cruz, 1 of 2. Christian Moore, 2 of 2. Autograph, 1 of 1, Don Mattingly. 1 of 1 auto. Congrats. All right, this is our last box. Last box of Wild Card Splat. We do have 1 card we'll need to randomize between 2 players. We get through all that, then we'll be on to Leaf Football Nation. So here we go. Last box, pack 1. Three of 3, Andrew Painter. 3 of 3. Auto, 1 of 1, JC Escara. 1 of 1 auto. One of 1 for Chase Burns. 1 of 1. Two of 8, Mariano Rivera. 2 of 8. And finally, 2 of 3, Connor Griffin. 2 of 3. Okay, let me bring up the randomizer here, and we will get going with that. Just one moment. Folks, we use random.org for all of our randomizations. First thing I'm going to do is roll 1 dice or 1 die to determine how many times we will randomize each of the names on this card. We will add 2 iterations to the number we rolled, meaning we will randomize each of the names on that card anywhere between 3 and 8 times. So let's roll the die. We'll add 2 to this number. 2 plus 3 is 5. We're going to randomize it 5 times. 2 plus 3. Let's head over to the list randomizer. I'll put in the names as I see them on the card. Ben Rice and JC Escara. We'll randomize these names 5 times. The name on top after the 5th randomization wins the card. Here we go. Good luck. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last time, Ben Rice. That is yours. Congratulations to Ben Rice to win that one. Dual auto, 1 of 1. Congratulations. That is yours. 5 times, name on top. There it is. Let's bring it back to our screens. All right, that takes care of the second break. Third and final break of the day. Here it is. 2025 Leaf Football Nation. 12 boxes. the Hobby Edition. Let's open it up and pour it out. Full case break for our last one today. Leaf Football Nation Hobby. All right, here's a couple stacks of 6. Okay, 6 cards are in this box, so it's just one pack of 6. 5 autographs, 1 parallel base card. Folks, this is a player break. All cards ship, and we hope to get this one out by Wednesday. With that said, let's get started. Football Nation 2025 Hobby Edition, box number 1. Good luck, everybody. First up, our parallel base. We'll start with Ollie Gordon II, and it's a 1 of 1. It's possible all the parallel bases here are going to be 1 of 1 cards. To the autos, start with Tristan Sabb. 3 of 7. Again, these are all going to be on sticker autos, just so you know. Next auto, Darian Mensah. Darian Mensah is 1 of 15. Next auto, Ulysses Bentley IV, UB4, 12 of 15. Winston Watkins Jr., WWJR, 6 of 15. And Sawyer Robertson auto is 12 of 15. And they give us a couple cardboard fillers. And that takes care of box number 1. All right, box number 2. Heinz Shell, that's who we're looking for. Heinz Shell. First up, parallel base, James Simon, 1 of 1. To the autos, start with Troy Hun. 1 of 2 on this one. Wonderful Champmans the 4th. 10 of 15. Brady Hart. Next auto. 2 of 6 for Brady Hart. Kevin KC Concepcion. Next auto. K-C- number 7. That's how he signed it. 4 of 7. And finally, for the undefeated, Fernando Mendoza auto. How about that? 1 of 1 even. Fernando Mendoza. 1 of 1. Congrats on that one. Possible Heisman guy. Probable Heisman guy, really. Let's see how the playoff goes. All right, box 3 now. First up, Ray Lewis, parallel base, 1 of 1. For the autos, start with Shivan Cordero. Shivan Cordero, 3 of 5. Brandon Arrington. is 6 of 8. Brady Drogush, 4 of 6. Austin Christian, 2 A's there, unless that's a misspelling. 7 of 15. And how about this John Mateer? This team's going to make the playoff, right? 5 of 5, John Mateer. Okay, let's hit box 4 now. First up, base parallel. We're looking at separated. Woody Marks. Woody Marks first up, 1 of 1. Ethan Grunkmeyer for the autos. Here is 6 of 8. Derek Meadows, 8 of 15. Cole Payton, next auto, 1 of 15. Jurion Dickey, 3 of 5. And finally, Captain America, Roger Staubach auto, gold vinyl. It's 1 of 1. There you go, Roger Dodger. Congrats on that one. Looks good. All right, box 5 now. First up, Deere Hill, 1 of 1 on the parallel base. To the autos, start with Peyton Houston, 2 of 2. Carnell Tate is 4 of 7. Then Quintrevion Weissner, 4 of 8. Faison Brandon, 1 of 15. Finally, Dia Bell, 2 of 6. Dia Bell. All right, into box number 6 we go. That is 6 of 12 here. Box number 6. Haven't seen a soccer player yet. No, have not. They're in here somewhere. Start with our parallel base of Troy Hun, 1 of 1. Autos, Alvin Henderson will start with, 1 of 6. Eli Holstein, 12 of 15. Le'Veon Moss, next auto, 7 of 8. Carnell Tate, back again. Really quick with this second one, 6 of 10, Carnell Tate. And finally, Sam Levitt. It's not a leaf break without a Sam Levitt auto. 8 of 9, Sam Levitt. We're halfway on Leaf Football Nation Hobby Edition. For the parallel base on box 7, Zach Katz. 1 of 1. For the autos now, we'll start with Justin Williams. Auto is 5 of 8. Muis Tonkara. 1 of 3. Jacoby George, 3 of 8. Jabari Brady, 2 of 7. Finally, here's Colston Loveland. A very nice game against the Eagles. 2 of 2. Colston Loveland. All right, going to box number 8 now. Start with the parallel base here of Jurion Dickey. 1 of 1. Autos, Dylan Sampson. 10 of 15. TJ Moore. The next auto is 2 of 6. Byram Brown. 2 of 4. Trey Taylor. The next auto, 5 of 15. And then Lenoris Sellers. This auto here is 2 of 5. Lenoris Sellers. We have 4 boxes left of Football Nation hobby version. Here is box number 9. Start with the parallel base of Elijah Sarratt. 1 of 1. Next auto here. How about the great Randy White, who has been in our store before? 1 of 1, Randy White. Next, Oscar Rios is 4 of 7, Oscar Rios. Omarion Miller, the next auto, 1 of 7. Mason Holtzclaw, our next auto, is 1 of 3. And we have a dual for the randomizer, dual auto here. Larry Zonka and Mercury Morris, a couple of dual fiends. 1 of 1. We will take this to the randomizer at the end of the break, determine which of these 2 players will win that card. 1 of 1, dual auto. That's on the line between those 2 players in the randomizer, coming up as soon as we finish these last 3 boxes. Here's box number 10 now. Jack Nickel, our parallel base, 1 of 1 from box 10. Here's the autos now. Jaden Greathouse is 1 of 1. Jaden Greathouse. Austin Simmons auto here is 6 of 6. After that, we have Will Griffin. Will Griffin, 2 of 15. Will Griffin. Michael Pine. Michael Pine, 7 of 15. And finally, in this box, DJ Lagway, 4 of 7. 4-7. Wasn't that the Gators record? 4 and 7. Box number 11. Our parallel base will be Gideon Davidson, 1 of 1. Autos, here's Micah Hudson, 2 of 3. Tyler Cherry, 5 of 8. George McIntyre, 1 of 2. Ryder Lyons, 1 of 4. And finally, Cade Klubnik is 5 of 6. All right, here's our last box, box number 12. Let's see if we save the best for last here. Hopefully we can find some new players, spread the love a little bit. We still have 1 card to randomize between Larry Zonka and Mercury Morris. I would think so too. We'll see what we get here. All right, our parallel base to start with, Dylan Sampson, 1 of 1. Osani Gales is our next auto here, 1 of 5. Robert Lewis, 1 of 3. Getting some new names for sure. KJ Lacey, 7 of 8. Cam Davis is 2 of 2. And finally, Tyler Shaw. How's he doing in the NFL? 2 of 8. Tyler Shaw. That right there is Leaf Football Nation. Let's do this one for the randomizer. For the randomizer. Let me bring up our randomizer and we will get that rolling. All right, so we use random.org for all of our randomizations. First thing we're going to do is roll 1 dice or 1 die to determine how many times we will randomize the 2 names on the card. We're going to add 2 iterations to whatever number we roll, meaning we will randomize anywhere between 3 and 8 times. So let's roll the die. We'll add 2 to this number. 5 plus 2 is 7. We will randomize this card, these 2 players, 7 times. Let me bring up the list randomizer. I'll put in the names as I see them. Start with Larry Zonka and Mercury Morris. This is a 1-of-1 dual auto. Randomized 7 times. The name on top after the 7th randomization will win the card. Here we go. Good luck. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Mercury Morris. That is headed your way. Congratulations. Randomized 7 times. There's Morris's name up top. That is headed your way. Mercury Morris. Oh. There we go. I'm gonna have to double check on that. And if it is in jumbo, we'll refund the soccer spots. If there were supposed to be soccer in hobby, I don't know if they would end up being in every single case or not. But I will check the spots. I know we have a jumbo break of this coming up on Wednesday. But I'll check on that. I know there's some products the jumbo has the multi-sport spots, but we've seen soccer come out of other hobby products with Leaf. Leaf has weird rules. We'll get another look at that. Take care of it if needed. All right, that's it for today. Every card ships that was in these breaks. Every single card will ship. We'll get those out by Wednesday. We will be back on Wednesday for more breaking. Like I said, we have Leaf Football Nation. We have the jumbo case of that. We also have Allen and Ginter baseball. That's releasing on Wednesday. We'll be breaking that. And there is one more break that is escaping me right now that we are doing on Wednesday. Gosh, I think it's another player break of some kind. Well, either way, we sell all our breaks on eBay. Our channel, RJ_Duke_Sports, is on eBay. All of these breaks that we're doing on Wednesday, though, they're auctioned. They each spot starts at 99 cents, and we will be auctioning them. The auctions will start ending tomorrow, so you want to check them out. The auctions always end the night before. That's how we do our breaks. So check them out tomorrow. Then we'll be breaking on Wednesday again. I believe our start is 11:30 Central, 11:30 a.m. Central Time on Wednesday for breaks that will be ending Tuesday night. That is it for us here today. We will be back on Wednesday. So until then, folks, have a great day.